You're watching the Ravens Rundown by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Sr. Appreciate all of you for watching us here on Newsbreak. And if you want the latest Ravens news and rumors, be sure to hit that follow button here on the app. Could Rashod Bateman be the Ravens' #1 wide receiver as a rookie in 2021? We're going to tackle that question on today's show. Drafted number 27th overall by the Ravens. I thought that was a great value pick at the back end of the first round. I was actually surprised to see him fall that late in the draft. And so far during OTAs and minicamp, he's been impressing the Ravens brass. The big question: can he become the Ravens' top wide receiving target for Lamar Jackson this upcoming season, even though it's going to be his first in the NFL? You look at his college stats from Minnesota, this dude balled out, and there was a lot of production there. Very impressive college player, 31 games played, 147 receptions, a little more than 2,300 yards, 19 touchdowns. So he was a touchdown machine as a Minnesota Gopher. And I talk about him receiving praise and a lot of recognition during OTAs and minicamp. It's come from all over. Let's start off with this quote from Sammy Watkins. He said this about Bateman to ESPN. Bateman runs just about every route at a professional level. I think he's a very special wide receiver. He just has to put it together, which of course is what all rookies have to do, making that jump from the college ranks to the pros. ESPN also put together an article on Bateman talking about how good he's been in the early going. There were some drop passes, which also showed up occasionally at Minnesota, but when this happened during the Ravens offseason workouts, Humphrey noticed Bateman going after the next pass with the mentality of, this is going to be my catch, this is going to be my ball. This is all part of that ESPN article, and within that, Marlon Humphrey had this to say about Bateman as well. To see that out of Bateman, it showed me the confidence he has after guarding him throughout OTAs and minicamp the other day. I've seen some serious flashes. I told Ravens general manager Eric DeCosta, hey man, I think we got a pretty good one in Bateman. And that's good news for Lamar Jackson. He's entering a critical year. That contract extension is certainly looming for him. And the Ravens, led by Eric DeCosta in that front office, aggressive in free agency to try to surround him with as many weapons as possible. And this is no doubt his best supporting cast at the wide receiver position that Lamar so far has had in Baltimore. Hollywood Brown as his wide receiver 1, and really, when you're ranking these receivers on the depth chart for this roster, they can really fluctuate, but let's just take a look at all these guys. Really like Hollywood Brown with another year of experience under his belt, added some weight, added some speed. We've seen flashes of him becoming a very solid player. I think he's going to do so again this year in 2021. They bring in Sammy Watkins in NFL free agency. Look, when he's been on the field and healthy, very, very solid wide receiver, and I think he figures nicely into the Ravens' plans. Then you're looking at Rashod Bateman as potentially wide receiver 3. Maybe he climbs the depth chart and becomes wide receiver 1. I think that's a realistic possibility because he has the traits to do so. And then Miles Boykin as your wide receiver 4. This is a very deep wide receiving core for Lamar Jackson going into a big year for him as well as this Ravens offense, and we'll see if Bateman is able to flourish as a rookie. So I want to ask you this before we head out of here. Over under 60 catches for Bateman as a rookie. Get into the comment section, let me know and get your votes in. Type O for over, type U for under. Justin Jefferson last year with the Minnesota Vikings had close to 90 catches. Gives you perspective as to what you might be able to expect from Bateman. Be sure to get your votes in. I'm going to go ahead and type my O for over.